Have you ever wondered why two people can start with the same opportunities, yet one rises to success while the other stays stuck? It's not luck, it's not intelligence, it's programming. Because here's the truth. Every thought you think, every choice you make, every action you take is shaped by the invisible code running inside your mind. And if that code is filled with fear, self-doubt, and limitations, you'll keep living the same reality, no matter how hard you try to change. But here's the good news. That code isn't permanent. Your brain is rewritable. And when you learn how to reprogram your mind, success stops being a dream and starts being your new normal. The hidden program. Most people don't realize it, but their lives are being run by outdated software. Think about it. From the moment you were born, your mind started collecting data. What your parents said about money, what teachers told you about intelligence, what society whispered about what's possible for someone like you. And piece by piece, those beliefs sank deep into your subconscious, forming a script that now tells you things like, I'm not good enough, I don't deserve success, people like me never make it. And here's the scary part. Your subconscious runs about 95% of your daily life, which means you're not living freely, you're living on autopilot, trapped by invisible programming. The story of Michael. Let me tell you a story. Michael was talented, hardworking, and full of big dreams. He wanted to start his own business, but every time he got close to taking action, something stopped him. He'd procrastinate, overthink, tell himself, what if I fail? What if I'm not ready? On the surface, it looked like laziness, but deep down, Michael was running on old programming, memories of being told as a kid that he'd never be successful. It wasn't until he learned how to reprogram his mind that everything changed. He started small, repeating affirmations, visualizing success, replacing his inner critic with an inner coach. Day by day, his thoughts shifted. Soon, his actions followed. Within a year, the business that once seemed impossible was thriving. Michael didn't change because he worked harder. He changed because he rewrote his mental code. Why reprogramming works? Your brain is wired through a process called neuroplasticity. Every thought you repeat strengthens neural pathways, like carving grooves into your brain. Think negatively every day, you reinforce the failure circuit. Think empowering thoughts daily, you reinforce the success circuit. Your brain doesn't care whether the program is helpful or harmful. It just runs whatever is installed. That's why reprogramming works. You're not forcing change. You're rewiring your brain to make success automatic. The mirror principle. Here's something most people miss. Your outer world is just a reflection of your inner world. If you see chaos, doubt, and lack around you, it's often because that's what's running inside you. Change the program within, and the reflection outside begins to transform. The story of Anna. Anna had always struggled with money. No matter how hard she worked, she never seemed to get ahead. One day she realized her beliefs came from childhood, hearing her parents argue about bills, saying things like, money doesn't grow on trees, or rich people are greedy. Unconsciously, she carried those beliefs into adulthood. Every time she had a chance to earn more, she'd sabotage herself, because deep down, she believed wealth was wrong. So Anna began reprogramming. She started repeating, money is a tool. Money flows to me when I provide value. She visualized herself managing abundance. She practiced gratitude for even the smallest financial wins. At first, nothing seemed different, but slowly, opportunities started appearing. Clients who valued her, jobs that paid better, ideas she finally had the courage to act on. Anna's bank account changed because her mental programming changed. How to reprogram your mind. So, how can you do this yourself? Step 1. Awareness. You can't change what you can't see. Start noticing the thoughts you repeat. Write them down. Ask yourself, whose voice is this? Do I really believe this, or was it programmed into me? Step 2. Replace the code. Every time a limiting belief appears, don't just fight it, replace it. If your mind says, I'll never succeed, answer with, I'm capable of creating success one step at a time. Step 3. Visualization. Your brain doesn't distinguish much between real and imagined experiences. That's why athletes visualize winning before they compete. Spend a few minutes daily picturing the life you want. Feel it, see it, believe it. Step 4. Repetition. Reprogramming isn't instant. Just like learning a language, it takes repetition. The more you repeat empowering thoughts, the deeper they embed. Step 5. Action. Thoughts alone aren't enough. Every time you act in alignment with your new program, you reinforce it. Action is proof to your subconscious that the new belief is real. The resistance you'll face. Now, let's be real. Your old program won't vanish without a fight. You'll hear that inner voice say, "This isn't you. This is fake. You can't change. That's just the old code trying to survive." But the more you persist, the weaker that voice becomes. Until one day, you look back and realize it's gone. The compound effect. Remember this, small changes compound. Reprogramming isn't about flipping a switch overnight. It's about stacking tiny shifts daily. One positive thought, one empowering action, one visualization. Over time, those small wins rewire your entire reality. The story of Thomas Edison. Think of Thomas Edison. He failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Most people see failure as a stop sign. Edison saw it as feedback. Why? Because his mind was programmed with persistence. Every failure simply confirmed he was one step closer. And that mindset turned him into one of the greatest inventors in history. It wasn't talent alone, it was programming. Your mind is software. Think of your mind like a smartphone. If it's running outdated apps, the phone lags, crashes, and underperforms. But the moment you install an update, everything changes. Faster, smoother, more powerful. Your brain is the same. If you're running on the old app of self-doubt, fear, and excuses, you'll keep getting the same results. But update the software, and suddenly, the world responds differently. The transformation. Imagine this. You wake up tomorrow, and instead of saying, "I can't," your first thought is, "I can, and I will." Instead of fearing opportunities, you step into them. Instead of sabotaging success, you expect it. What would your life look like 6 months from now? A year? 5 years? That's not a fantasy. That's the power of reprogramming your mind. Closing challenge. So here's the challenge for you. Stop letting old programming write your future. Decide today to install a new code, one built on belief, persistence, and success. Start with one thought, one visualization, one action, and repeat it until it becomes your new normal. Because the truth is this, you're not stuck, you're not broken. You're simply running on the wrong program. And once you reprogram your mind, you'll realize success isn't something you chase. It's something you naturally create.